for Denver.
Effect as that's out of the back of the throwing on first down is Allen. And that through the contact brings up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And nowhere for to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. God, here's Allen. And that's caught by Beasley. Mark him down at the 49.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Bills first down.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Singletary, the ball carrier.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He completes it to the tight end, Knox. Fighting through it, he's got space. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's a first down and then some, a 32-yard pickup. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does. Your plays, and when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 56 yards.
And the competition gets a little bit tougher here because he's got to go against the #1 ranked defense in the NFL against the pass, the latest incarnation of the no-fly zone.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. He's at the 50, 30, past the one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Touchdown, Bronco.
Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the
Manis is good, and that makes the score 7-0.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position of throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him.
And the Broncos get there and take him down.
A loss of 6 yards.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. Right, 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
Singletary.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Meanwhile, checking in on what's going on in Baltimore. And it's the Ravens that have moved out to an early advantage. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Now a carry for Lindsey. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
On the carry. Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle.
On second down now. It's Lindsey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Throwing his lock on third down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Broncos 7, Bills 0.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Lock going to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, but it's going to be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. To throw again. Lock. This is the tight end Fant. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Now Lock again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for KJ.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
And no movement to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They're going with Lindsey. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Philip Lindsay with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. And each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
This will make it into the end zone, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
First down, Buffalo.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
He's going to air one out. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for now. 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And some room to roam now. And down inside the 10 at the 9. A big play there on the catch and run. 74 yards. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Touchdown of the season. And the Broncos will extend. Trenches, that touchdown right there. A lot of credit to the offensive lineman.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 21-0.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Out come the Bills as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And it's right about this time of the year that you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15, 3 weeks left to go, but still plenty to be determined.
There certainly is, because we all know everyone is aiming for that #1 seed. But failing that, because only 2 teams in the NFL get a bye, 1 from each conference, That question becomes, who's hot? Who's peaking at the right time as you start the playoffs?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Bradley Chubb in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And Beasley with it over the middle. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. A.J. Boye with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
That's going to be caught by Judy. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Block with a throw, caught by Hamler. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Denver has a 1st down on the 15-yard play. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. On 3rd down, Locke.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. That's complete to Jake Butt. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, it's Locke. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Shotgun snap to Locke. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. A.J. Epinesa picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
Broncos 21.
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Block on the give. It's Lindsey. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. The tackle made by Levi Wallace. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
Lindsey on the carry.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing now is Locke. Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The second-year man Locke to the rookie Judy for a Bronco first. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
And here's a quick throw to Hamler on the edge. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Brings up third.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there? Swarming to it and not allowing that to happen. Did not let him get downfield.
And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up fourth down. Locked to throw for it on 4th. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Lock now on first down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
He was looking for the rookie Jerry Judy there. And it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10 now. Third quarter action in Denver. Throwing again. Block. He's got Jake Butt as tight end. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, and now third and 12. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on third? He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. Lock on target to Fant for a Bronco first down.
At the 13-yard line.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 6-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Lock. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Tim Patrick, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read. Get a little bit more. Reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not great starting field position as well.
So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards.
First down, Bills.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one. They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The kick by Bass is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25.
Broncos 28, Bills 3.
Kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Holding offense.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Still first down.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Throwing on 2nd and long. Locke. He'll go up top here for Hamler. He was trying to get it to K.J. Hamler, the rookie. 3rd down here.
Incomplete.
The Broncos on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. From the gun, it's Locke. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
So after the INT, it's Allen. The left side caught by Diggs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Allen. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. John Brown. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills get a bit closer.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as a wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
On the return, Tremont Smith.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And Denver getting set to take the field.
And it's starting to look like that 3-game losing streak is going to be a thing of the past here. Coming up 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again. Locke. This is the tight end fan. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Over the middle, complete to Jeudy.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. From the gun on third down, Locke.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're
going for Hamler, but this is intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
Locke's pass intercepted by the Bills. They'll take over.
They're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talking about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A.J. Boye up to make the tackle.
At the 18-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Singletary again. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
The Bills ball carrier.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. This will be caught at about the 5. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll actually throw it with Locke. And his throw is incomplete.
That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy.
And it's 3rd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
1st down Broncos as Locke finds Jeudy.
1st and 10.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Jerry Hughes too strong as he's in for the sack. To try again after the sack. Locke. That's caught left side by Judy. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Brings up third down.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. Block working out of the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. From the gun, Locke. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. And he's going to go down again. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. To the air, Allen. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Intended for Dawson Knox. Incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Fielded just inside the 30.
Receiving team.
And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they